So today we're working on a Ford Taurus. I'm trying to get the AC compressor out from here, and it can't go out through the bottom, so you gotta pull out the top. In order to do that, you gotta pull the bracket with the power steering pump and everything on it, pull the alternator out. It's a quick and easy job, basically. So there's a bunch of fluid in the power steering pump. I don't want to spill it everywhere. I already did that with the antifreeze when I pulled the coolant tank. I'm trying to keep things clean. Best way to do that is to get the fluid out. There's a bunch of different ways that I've used. One of which is just a syringe. This is the cheapest, most basic, simple way to do it, is to just go to a medical supply store. A large syringe, like an irrigation syringe or a turkey baster type, and you can just suck it up with that. But by far and away the most slick way to do it, if you have room in your shop, is an evacuation pump. It uses your compressed air to create vacuum. So you just put this on there, get it up into the green. Once you're in the green, pull it back off. This looks barbed. Hey Barbara. But anyway, it works with your air chuck. The little balls on your air chuck will hang on to that just fine. So let's try it out. Let's show you how it works. So once you have the tank pressurized, you just take your hose, stick it into whatever you want to pull oil out of. Boat engines is my favorite for this. And you just come up here and watch it go. It just sucks it right up. You can control the speed. See, it's just about empty now. Like a fat kid on a Slurpee. Awesome. So it just sucks it out really quick. It takes longer to go get the thing out of the shed than it does to suck stuff up. I mean, it's just quick. Doesn't even take a breath in between, it just gets it. So this way I can undo this fitting here, pull the whole bracket out, and then not worry about it. And he needs new power steering fluid anyway. This stuff's gross. So pretty slick. So look in there, it seems to do a pretty good job. It's a lot easier to just catch it now than to get it later. And with that tube you can get way back in the back. It comes with a whole bunch of different tubes and things, and they just slip on by friction fit on the O-rings and by the vacuum that's applied to it. Comes time to empty it. You leave that open for a little while so there's no more vacuum, and then you open this, otherwise it's really hard to open with the vacuum on. So this is the bracket that's going to be replacing the AC compressor. You can see the manifold that goes on. A little hole in the middle to hold it. So with this bracket, it's made with a, well, it comes with a spacer. In this case I have to use it. You see this spacer here, just put it on and it kicks the pulley out so it'll align with the rest of these. These are just out too far, so anyway, I gotta do that. And then I'm just throwing this in as bonus footage for Ford Taurus victims. So anyway, you've got these little things that help fill in the gap for the 3 bolts, and then you've got 2 on the compressor. It's these little alignment dowels that we're talking about here where they stab in there. But there's none on these, so I'm just leaving them open. So I've used 2 of the long ones because they are in use. If you're not using these, then you put these in. So on the bottom one, I need to have one of these in it. I was just test fitting it when I put it in, and I discovered that you need to have some washers on these things or else they just bite into the aluminum. You can see where it bit in on all counts. But it's for how much labor you have to do to get these in, you need to just do a new compressor. And of course, with every Ford Taurus video I say thanks for watching, subscribe, and then there's got to be some kind of reward at the end, some kind of princess in the castle or some, I mean, we're slaying dragons getting this done, so here's your Princess Mario.
Thanks, baby. Yeah, I get it.